Okay, Kier, a fantastic game of football for the neutral, but a 1-1 draw against Hereford Pegasus. It wasn't to be for us today. We needed the win to keep up with Malvern. Is that our season over now?
Yeah, I'd probably say so. Obviously asking a big ask for, what's that, 5th game in 7 days, whatever it is. It's an impossible task. I've told you it would happen at some point. Lost Dan Demkiff to injury at half-time, lost Nickel to injury after 60 minutes. So your two outlets for goals and creativity. Then Hobbsy picks up an injury later on as well after coming on. 3 or 4 lads are playing with knocks and things like that. It was always going to happen, look. And that's not a slight on the performance. We were excellent today, I thought. Just couldn't find that last bit of quality in front of goal. I think they've had 1 shot on goal the whole game, literally 1 shot, and it was a great strike from the lad that's found them 1-0 up. And then we've had probably 10, 11 really good chances, and we could only convert 1, but that day's been coming. Can't knock the performance, the effort levels, the commitment, the passion from the lads. But that's football sometimes. When you don't have that day in front of goal that you need to be clinical, there's always that feeling that you can drop points. And it does feel like a loss today because of how one-sided the game was. But credit to Pegasus, they came here, they worked hard for their gaffer, gave everything to keep it 1-1, and they obviously were happy coming here for a point. And they're a team that'll be comfortably in the top 6 come the end of the season. You know, I feel when teams come to the South Bank now, you know, we don't get that hop on teams anymore because they know that we are a title challenging side or a better side in the league, so we can't catch people out with that. They've come here and parked the bus, and in credit to them, that's their prerogative. I won't ever slight a team for doing that. We've done that many a time over my tenure here, so it's just disappointing that you almost find that after such a good Vaz run, that you don't get that extra week maybe to finish the season properly. I've seen that the Western League have extended their season. It would have been lovely for the Hellenic League to support us in that as well, just so we get a fair crack at the whip. But you know that's up to them to decide that, and ultimately that it's cost us with having so much to do in such little time. I'm really, really proud of this season. Semi-final, the Vaz, 1 kick away from Wembley, and then hopefully we'll go on and finish 3rd behind Cribbs, rightful champions, and Malvern, who will go into the playoff and have a crack at going to Southern League. Both sides deserve that. You know, if you look at the points tallies between all 3 of us, we've been relentless all year, but we've just fallen short due to the schedule pile-up and the fixture congestion. But credit to the gaffers, Luffers at Cribbs, and 2 boys at Malvern, really good set of blokes, and I wish them all the best for the rest of the season. But like I said, that is our title hopes, our promotion hopes over now, never really in the title race. So we lick our wounds, finish the season strong, and make sure we get ready for next season. It's going to be a hard task to try and keep everyone together, but if I can do that towards the latter end of the season and make sure that everyone's ready for next year, then it's a campaign that we need to go and challenge for the title on.
With the quality, especially within our front line, at times we had opportunities that were almost given to us on a plate. Would it be harsh for me to say that maybe we just weren't clinical enough?
Yeah, no, that's a fair assessment. And, you know, some teams was going to have that. Not always going to steamroller teams 3-0, 4-0. My front 3 against Worcester were unbelievable, but I've lost 2 of them after 60 minutes. You know, I've lost 1 of them at half-time. So then you ask to make changes, and that's... Sometimes it goes your way. Like Bathy's come on, been a real threat, may have had a chance. Maxie's had some good chances coming off the bench that he could have dispatched. Flashed across the goal numerous times. We just couldn't quite convert one or get on the end of one. Didn't have that moment of magic really throughout the game, which I would have looked to one of the front 3 to do between Kane, Dan and Nickel. But you know, like I said, you've lost 2 of them after an hour, and that's just due to how much football they've played in the last week. And now, obviously, we've lost Keatsy and Smeds in the Raiders game. Both have done for the season. And now it's probably looking like Nickel and Dan will both be out for some time as well. But got to make sure that we're professional and proper, and that we finish the season and make sure we give the fans the finish that they deserve, and not just let the rest of it just fizzle out and we drop silly points. We need to make sure that we stay on top of things and be really professional in our approach to the last couple of games of the season.
Rob Hobbs was down with an injury later in the second half. He looked in a bad way. Is he all right? Is he going to be available for Thursday's game?
Probably not, looking at that. So that'll be another one that we've lost. So that'll be 5 out for Thursday's game, and probably 1 or 2 more that will let me know that they're carrying knocks. It was just a case of 1 too many, 1 too far, but can't be helped and can't knock the boys' determination and effort levels and commitment to myself, to each other, to the club, and to all the supporters. So I hope that people realise what a overachieving season it's been, to finish 3rd, hopefully, and have a vast semi-final that's propelled the club into a different realm, really, to anything I could have expected at the start of the season. And the most disappointing thing is that I felt like with the adequate rest and rearranging of the fixtures, we could have had a good stab at winning all our remaining games. But you can't fight the powers that be, and I feel that you look at the Western League, who've extended their season by a week. Well, I asked the question why that couldn't be done for us, but that's not for me to answer, and I'm sure I'll get an email or something about it. But until then, just got to lick our wounds and make sure that we give everybody at the football club a proper end to the season, and make sure our effort levels don't drop, because we've been absolutely superb for the whole campaign.
And did you have a man of the match for this afternoon?
It was tough to pick one out today, because I don't think anyone's really performed well in terms of being a footballer, but being a proper character and a leader. Togetherness, I'd probably pick Swanee is my standout today. Set plays, again, was really good with the football, good quality going forward. On another day, you could have seen him probably get 2 or 3 assists, but again, he's one that it's been superb for me all campaign. I think he might have played maybe 35, 40 games now, and he's still going through 90 minutes, every 2 days, and that's a credit to his character and his fitness level. So yeah, I'd probably pick him for today.